What I've been noticing lately is for some reason, the FBAs are trying to leave their comfort zone or their safe spaces into a broader debate with Caribbeans, Pan Africans, Black Americans in general, and Africans. I don't think that is a good strategy.
From Nigeria. Only you have always in America. In fact, Malcolm X made in one of the video clips. He mentioned it that everything from Europe or Hispanic or other people are good. You even said that African hair is not good when you did the movie Good Hair and Bad Hair. You always done this. Malcolm X talk about ooga booga, the way you make fun of our names and our language. Only you have done this.
I don't mock the Black American accent. I don't mock what Black Americans look like. I don't mock what Black Americans eat. I don't say anything personally derogatory against Black Americans as a group. I can only talk for or against specific issues. Like I pick issues that I have issues with and speak on those issues. Very debatable issues. That's not what you get from majority, or I wouldn't say a majority, but that's what you get from some of these black guys is they will say if you remove them and you replace them with white people, they will say some of the most racist things that you can ever hear from anybody. Sometimes, like, I get upset. You're mocking an accent of somebody that is multilingual. Most of us speak 5, 6 different languages. And in Ghana, in the 80s, we developed Pidgin English, the Ghanaian version of it. The Nigerians have theirs too. So even in modern times, we've been able to develop different languages. We've developed our own languages. Y'all don't have a language. You still speak English. You speak only what the white folks gave you, right? You may have vernaculized it here and there, slanging here and there, but everybody can understand it, right? It's not really that unique, but we never use that against you. We never say that against you. Don't mock people that have multiple languages because they are not able to speak yours in a perceived structure that you want them to speak it in. Even if they speak it differently with different accents, at least they're trying. They have their own languages that you can speak, that you cannot understand. Why would you be mocking people that are multilingual? I'm not even saying bilingual, multilingual. People that speak multiple languages. Okay. Like, why? That should be one of the places you stay away from because you're going to let these Africans start saying things that are very, very uncomfortable to listen to. And it'll be your fault because they would never say that up until you started saying it. Now they're forced to defend themselves. See, a lot of these reactions that you're getting from the Africans are reactionary. They are defensive in nature.
Not the white people, not the Hispanic, not the Chinese. Only you.
You didn't even understand.
That's true. I've never had a Chinese person mock my accent. I've never had a white guy mock my accent. Actually, white people have been very welcoming and very nice in America. They've been the most, and I've lived amongst them in multiple neighborhoods. I've bought homes in multiple neighborhoods and very neighborly, very, very neighborly, which is one of those things that you come to learn as an immigrant. That if you listen to what black folks are telling you alone, and not based on your experience, you will hate white people. You will think they're horrible people. And then you go to college with them, you start a corporate job with them, you buy homes in neighborhoods that are majority them. You're like, wait a minute, these guys are pretty cool. They're good people. So is this all a lie? Like, these are really, really good people. Or are they just hating them because they're good people? I mean, forget the history. Yeah, it's past. But I'm talking about now. Over the last 20 years, white folks have been the most welcoming folks to Africans here in the US.
Can
That
I say something to
documentary.
him? Can I
You didn't
respond?
even
Brother,
understand
brother
that
academic,
Quiet.
documentary.
Hold
okay,
on,
go
hold on.
ahead,
Can I
man.
say
Hold
Go
on,
something?
ahead.
Peacemaker. You didn't even understand that fucking documentary.
Can
You
I
sound
respond back
crazy.
to him? Can I respond back to him?
You're not
I'll
gonna,
be
you know,
Go
nice.
ahead.
you will
I'll
never,
be
never. I don't care.
nice-ish.
I don't care if you be
Shut
nice or
your
not.
dumb ass up. Oh my.
That's exactly what I was saying. I'll be nice. We don't care if you're nice. We're not asking you to be nice. Be nice to your neighbors. Be nice to yourselves. Be nice to your communities, right? We don't care. We're not asking you to be nice to us. We're not here for you. We are not in America to be part of a black coalition. That's not why we're here. We're here for economic reasons, which overwhelmingly has been engineered and orchestrated by the majority whites. That's why we are here. We're not here for you.
Gosh. Oh my gosh.
Be
All right.
quiet. Let him land.
Tim, shut your dumb ass up too. Weak ass African tether hoes sitting up here trying to clap at me. You need to clap at them white tees. Got all this smoke for little old me. You can't even get to me. I smack the shit out of both of y'all. How about that?
This is why your men are running away with passports.
Anyway, as I was getting ready to say, shut your ass up too. Too many of y'all talking. God dang. Anyway, like I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice.
Ass up.
I know you wasn't talking to me. I know you wasn't talking to me.
What the hell? Are you serious right
Hey,
now?
stop
You
coming
better
off
keep
mute
roasting
when
them
she
Africans.
talking.
Don't come at me,
She's a
Sean.
Don't
bully.
come off mute
She
when
won't
she
let anybody
talking.
talk.
Is he for real?
She's rude. Always rude.
Tim, shut up.
I'm weak as shit. Continue, mamas. Please continue. You funny as shit. I love it.
I'm trying to be nice.
Ignore
There
it.
you go. I'm trying to be nice. I ain't even come up here for this. I'm not here for the misinformation. Y'all just been up here tethering and saying all kind of stupid shit that don't got nothing to do with nothing. Shut up, Tim. I'm not here for none of this. Y'all trying to rewrite history. It's a whole bunch of destiny swapping going on.
There are Asian Americans, there are Europeans or white Americans, the natives, Indians, and there's black Americans, and there's Africans, us, who have migrated here. Ghanaian Americans, Kenyan Americans, whatever. We're a small little subgroup that is completely different from you guys. Culturally, we share the same race. It's like a white American and a dude from Russia who has migrated here. Completely different people. They're just white people, but they're completely different. It's the same with us too. Why do you have to make it look like for some reason we're supposed to be like a joint set? It's not true. We are building our own little tiny neighborhoods within America. We're not here to mix it up or change whatever was already here. That's not important to us. It's never been. We're not part of any coalition. We don't vote with y'all. We're completely different people. We're not mixing anything up. Can we be cordial? Yeah, we should be. You should be cordial with every group in America. There's nothing wrong with that.
You up here, peacemaker. You so mad at black Americans. And you need to be mad at these white tees. They deported your ass. They took away your American dreams. And you mad at us.
No, they deported people that have broken immigration rules, which is true. They have to deport people that break the rules. We're not going to carve out specific rules for different groups of people. You come here and you're illegal and you break the rules and you get deported. I'm not mad at it. I don't know any African that is. You're only going to be concerned if it affects you. Okay? It doesn't affect majority of African immigrants because they are legal. We're talking about legal migrants here. Why are you mixing this up with what ICE is doing to people that have broken immigration rules? This got nothing to do with us, man. Stay on topic, mama. Stay on topic.
You wish you could literally come into one of our skin right now and take
No.
our citizenship so you could stop trolling. You took your
No, because we are U.S. citizens. At least I can speak for myself. I'm a U.S. citizen. I vote.
a little bit of money you saved up here so you could just
Mama, just stay on topic. Let's just stay on topic.
on the internet trolling. being mad at us. You need to be up there mad at the white tees. You need to go in there and say, why did you do?
We love white people. Why should we be mad at them? I told you the white folks have been the most welcoming group in America. They really have been. I'm not even capping here, and I'm not saying this to as a rage bait. I'm just being 100% honest. 100% honesty. They've been the most welcoming. They've been the most helpful, and they've given most of us the most opportunity. Even helped us through our careers. If you do things the right way, they've always been there. They've helped us religiously through the churches that some of us go to. They've been at our aid when we need guidance or counseling for our children. They've been good people overall. See, you don't get to decide that for us. We can only say it based on our experiences. And my experience, and for the majority of Africans' experience in America, a lot of the support and love that we've received have come from white Americans. And that is 100% fact.
Hurt me. Why did you take away my dreams? I love.
That's the thing. You see, she went back to the same style of disrespecting you because of your accent, imitating your accent that doesn't even sound like you, coming from somebody that doesn't even have their own language. Like, you should be the last person mocking other people's accents. They are multilingual people, okay? These are multilingual people. You speak one language. You are only here because it feels like you have to protect what white America has built. That's what is giving you that superiority complex. It's not what you're doing. You're not doing much. Go to your communities and watch. You're not doing much. That's why a lot of you can sit on TikTok from 6 in the morning to 6 in the evening, because you're not contributing to the American project. You're not part of this stuff.
You white people. Why did you take it away? But you over here mad at us. And that's how I know is delineation is literally the best thing that ever happened, because y'all niggas is salty. Salty as saltines on a planet. Literally. Y'all literally black white tea supremacists in real life. This is why we gotta get away from y'all. We nothing like you.
We've been away from you. When we come to America, we live in our own communities. I'm not living in a black neighborhood. I won't even buy it on a cheap 50% markdown. I won't buy a home in a black neighborhood. I just won't do it. Even on a markdown, I won't do it. So what are you guys talking about? Like, where are you getting these ideas from? It is not fact. It is not true. Yeah, maybe on the East Coast, you can see apartment buildings. People move here when they're starting out, so they go into those places. No, no, no. Come on, man. We've been separate. Okay, we are channeling and building our own communities within America. We can be cordial. We can be respectful and cordial and acknowledge your presence here, but we're not underneath you. We're not in you. We're not competing for the same stuff. We are literally doing completely different things in America.
Oh, shut your dumb ass up, peacemaker. You ain't saying another thing. Both of y'all coming off mute, can't even control yourselves. I guess that's that bush meat. That's that bush meat. Shut your ass up. You missed the steak. That's why you can't stay off that mute button. Y'all gotta relax. Stop the lies. If y'all came here correct, if y'all came here and said
Yeah, it's the correction. If y'all came here correct, that is when they start to correct, because they want you to come on code. You have to show that layer of submission. It's not going to happen. Like I said, you guys have taken this away from your safe spaces into places where these Africans that never used to be on TikTok and social media have started getting on TikTok. You've emboldened them to now say things that were kind of taboo to say. And now these guys are like, okay, the gloves are off. They're saying things that are really, really perceived sensitive. And I think it is your fault, because a lot of these things, yeah, maybe they knew it, they believed it, but they just never said it.
you know what? We can't fight for our own selves because we weak as hell. Let's go over there and be cool with the black people over there. Let's team up with.
No, we're not going to fight white people. That's the whole point. We don't have to fight people that have been good to us.
So they can protect us because we too weak to hold our own stuff down. No, y'all come over here. Y'all think y'all gonna come? Shut your dumb ass up. Shut your dumb ass up. Shut your weak
Please
ass up.
stop that. When you talk, I be telling them to let you talk too. Stop all that crap.
But wait, let me finish because he's talking over me and they can't stay on the mute button. And I'm the only mod in here. So yeah. Anyway, all I'm gonna say is y'all could have teamed up with us. Y'all could have aligned yourselves with us. You chose not to. You want to disrespect us, and we the ones paved the way.
Aligning is not disrespect. We're not disrespecting anybody. We're just not aligned. We're not aligned culturally. We're not aligned in terms of our vision and what we're trying to achieve. But that doesn't mean we should disrespect people. We just like you came up with delineation. You came up with delineation from a negative perspective. Good versus evil, right versus wrong. This is why we can move along with some black guys and we can move away from other black people. We don't make it about race. We make it about the people that want to move in the right direction versus the people that want to move in the wrong direction. And in that movement, we move away from demonizing all white people and blaming white people for our problems. That is the difference.
For y'all to come here. And that's why as they deport y'all, we go.
And that is a lie. You didn't pave no way. Maybe your ancestors in the 60s did some protest, but that bill was signed by white people. The Congress only had 5 blacks. So, I mean, yeah, you did some advocacy there, but you did it for yourselves. You didn't do it for us. When US companies expanded and they were seeking immigration to plug in the holes, with or without civil rights, they would go for where the skilled labor was. They've done this time and time again throughout human history. When there's a skill shortage, America not being a homogeneous society, they would go anywhere, Europe, wherever, to seek the best talent to show up over here. Why are you not directing the same energy to the talent that came from Southeast Asia that is 10 times more the 5 million people that have come from all of Africa and the Caribbean? That's not the case. This is just superiority complex. It has nothing to do with what your ancestors did. But what about you? What have you been doing? What have you been doing lately, except for yabbing on TikTok and stoking more division? What have you been doing lately? What do you do within your communities? What do you do? Tell me. That's what I like to know. That's what I'm more interested in. Not what your ancestors did. You're going to be somebody else's ancestor. So they're going to look back and say, what did you do? Which is nowadays nothing, really, nothing.
Or stand back and watch them do it. Because y'all want to be Americans so bad, you're going to get the American experience. Except,
yeah, we want to be Americans, but we don't want to be your type of Americans. We want to be the Americans that embrace freedom, the Americans that are neighborly, the Americans that work hard to achieve something, the Americans that are giving and loving. That's not who you are. So the type of American we're trying to be is completely not you.
what you're going to realize is here, you got to fight for your stuff. Ain't nobody going to give you nothing. And that's what I'm going to say. And ain't no amount of history going to be able, ain't no amount of history going to change that. You got to fight these white tees. Instead of licking their ass cheeks and licking the bottom of their feet, you got to fight. And that's just how it works. That's what we've been over here doing, fighting. That's what y'all don't understand what to do. Y'all better fight back.
Hold on,
on that.
Hold on, Monique. I'm done. I really want to ask Tim a question, right? Because he ain't really speak when Peacemaker was saying his shit, right?
Thank you very much.
So, hey, Tim. Do you agree with Peacemaker? Y'all come here for the white man?
That's a dumb question. Why do you come here for the white man? We come here for opportunity. Are these people dumb? We come here to go to some of the best colleges in the world. It's right here in the US. If you see that as coming for the white person, then you're stupid. That's why you don't do well. The guys that came to play in the NBA, the Giannis Antetokounmpos, they came to play in the NBA because the NBA is the best league in the world. Doesn't mean they came here for the white guy. There are white people that came here too. They also came from the white guy. Luka Doncic, the white guy, the last time I checked, playing in the NBA, which is a predominantly black league. Not for so long though. And did he also come here for the white guy? Like, where are you? What is wrong with these people, man?
Well, for the white man, I mean, it's very ambiguous for me. I mean, for the white man, what does that mean?
You come
To
here
destroy the
to
white man?
I can
To
explain.
actually
explain it,
just
Peace. Explain it, Peace.
Okay. Me personally, and I believe that most other people that I talk to, Africans, will collaborate. My stance. We go predominantly to societies that Caucasians or non-black people run.
Bingo, 100%. If Black America run America, none of us will show up here. And I hope they clip this and share it so that for once they finally understand this, because I think they know it, but they don't want to accept it. If we were coming to America knowing that black folks were the majority and were the majority in charge of this place, none of us will show up here. And they should end all these conversations about you're here to take from us. No, 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 no. We know the white man's capabilities. And I don't think this should be shameful. It is the truth. It is the truth. At least we accept it. It is the truth. If you guys run this place, we will not show up here. I don't want nothing to do with it. It's the same as saying go live in a black neighborhood or go live in a predominantly black city. I never will. I never will. I would choose a whiter city, North Dakota, Williston, which I did in the past, than I would a Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Okay, so I guess that resolves the debate. It solves the problem. We're not coming to a predominantly black country. We're not lining up to get visas to go to a predominantly black country.
So when we go to Russia, it was not your 1964-65 Immigration Act that get us into Russia, or Denmark, or Norway, or UK and France. We will get to America with you or without you.
Exactly.
That's that Walla Walla Wi-Fi.
They kept muting him because they didn't like what he was saying, and then they're blaming it on his Wi-Fi. They kept muting him.
Okay, can I answer that question now?
Right.
Go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I don't see it like that. Most developed countries in the world are run by the whiteys, whether you want to talk about the whole of Europe, and then America, Australia.
All developed countries, all, not most, all of them are engineered, built, and run by white people. All of them. Take your feelings out. The data is there. The evidence is in your face. Walk outside and see anything in and around your cities. I just drove on the DNT, being built by Mexicans and white folks. Didn't see one single black guy over there. This experiment is happening every day. They want you to be blind to it. They don't want you to accept, to speak the truth. Because they're so emotional, so sensitive. Whenever you speak the truth, they're so sensitive about it. If you don't want these Africans saying these things, stop these nonsense panels. Because you can start bringing them up there, they will say some things that will rub you all the wrong way.
Majorly, Nigerians don't leave Nigeria to go to African countries, but now they're doing it because it's difficult to get to these developed countries. So when they leave, they're going to the whitest countries because they're developed, because there are opportunities. That is why my friends, myself, traveled out so many years.
That has been the trend of human migration forever, even including here in the US. This is why black folks left the South to go to the industrial Midwest. Okay, you think all these black people were put in Detroit overnight? No, they migrated because of the auto factories and the auto jobs. These guys are they're trying to protect something they don't have control over. You're not in charge of the USA. You don't have that much power in the US. So it's one thing if you're the majority class and you're the wealthy class, and then you run the show, then you can make these demands. You're making demands. The white man that actually runs the show is not even hearing it. You're begging for the crumbs.